adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, one of my buddies is Serbian and he is absolutely obsessed with Zastava. I do have a safe firearm here. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine, but this is my ZPAP M70 and this is the model with the full rail and M-lock, and this has really blown me away compared to the Wasser 10s that I was getting there for a while. It is truly an exceptional AK. Maybe it's not a high-end arsenal. I'd say it's middle of the road to getting up there to higher end, definitely. The only complaint I have, and this is a small complaint, is I prefer a AKM setup when it comes to stocks versus the Yugo pattern, but that's not even that big of a deal. Everything from the front on seems to be very similar, and this one in particular is just amazing. I got a Sealy optic there. You can check out links to that on my website, but I have been very impressed with this rifle. Needless to say, I haven't had a single malfunction. I've been shooting it for a while, but there have been some concerns ever since conflict in Eastern Europe came out about the 7.62x39 drying up, and we might have seen a little bit of that. I did do a video on that saying it was going to go away. It never did. I'm still able to buy cases to this day. I mean, prices have gone up a little bit. A lot of people have turned to 5.56 AKs, AK pattern rifles chambered in 5.56. I think that's a smart move because ammo has been a little easier to find that way. But I can still, if I look for it, can get all the 7.62 ammo I want. I think these rifles make a lot of sense even for the outdoors. I've talked about, we've got people in rural Alaska, even villages, that have hunted with their AK. One of my buddies harvested a walrus that was, over 1,500 pounds with his AK, and people use ball ammo just because prices are so expensive up there that they'll, get surplus ammo and ship it up. But anyways, really happy with this rifle. This June, I believe, when the first import ban for Zastava was announced, I was a little concerned. I hadn't yet got a Zastava yet. I was planning on getting one. I messaged my buddy. He told me not to worry about it. He said they always announce it. These things keep happening. The market dries up, then it comes back, and it bounces back, and not to worry. And so I didn't worry, and I ended up getting my Zastava. But now, just the other day, a fresh import ban was announced, and in some cases, in some inventories, we do see the numbers of the rifles shrinking from what I believe. And I messaged my buddy, and he sounded a little more worried. He wasn't sure how to respond, but let me just read you the email that my FFL buddy got from a distributor. It simply says, for your information, this represents what we have left in any quantity of Zastava. The Serbian government has imposed an export ban on firearms to the U.S. with no indication on when that may end from a distributor. And we have seen some supplies starting to dry up. I did a quick look on GBroker, and I mean, they're still available, at least a handful that I saw, and prices did not appear to go up significantly. I think they are up in general, but I just wanted to throw this out there, see what you guys thought about if anybody had any information on the import ban or supplies drying up. I think it is a superior AK, absolutely. I think this is the one I'm going to stick with just because there's so much stuff I can do with this. I can put all my NV stuff on it, and accuracy is decent. Of course, it's not as accurate as an AK, but just slightly less so. So I think it just makes a lot of sense for survival, for prepping, and hunting even. And one of my plans is to like get an LPVO and do some hunting with an AK, because it certainly can dispatch any animal. For bear defense, they are awesome. I always tell the story about the guy on the Russian River. He got in huge trouble, but he dispatched a brown bear with his AK-74, which is in the 5.45 round, much smaller than this. But these are just so reliable. One of my buddies, he admits the AR is, superior, but in the wintertime, no question, he would never grab an AR if he had to jump out of the house, go do some stuff. All his AKs are set up for the winter just because these just shoot in any temperature, no problems. Whereas the AR platform, when it's 18 below zero, which, we get frequently even more farther up north in Alaska, we do have problems with our ARs, and I've had problems, whereas at AK, you're not going to have any problem if you've got a solid AK. So these things are just fun. They're a joy to shoot, and recoils next to nothing when you've got a rifle this heavy, but it's not too heavy to bug out with and take around. But anyways, really happy with Zastava. Probably my favorite AK brand right now. So I want to hear from you guys. Have you heard any information? Are they going to bounce back or not? Or could this be it for a while? So thanks for tuning in. I'll have more videos up soon. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, getting shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.